Quizzes. What's with these quizzes? Well, you know that this course is patterned after an in-class course that we used to have. And in the in-class, we'd have many of the features that we have on this online course. We had lectures. I would work out problems just like what I'm doing with the EduCreations. The students would be responsible for problem sets, which are exactly like the problem sets that we have for this online course. So the main difference between a in-class course and this online course is actually going to be the labs and these quizzes. These quizzes are something new. I didn't have them before, but it's something I think is needed. And the reason I think it's needed is I also teach an astronomy class online. I used to teach it in class as well. And when I taught it in class, students would stay up with the material, and they wouldn't wait until the last minute. They would kind of be able to interact with each lecture as we did it. But when I taught the online class, I would find that I'd have a deadline for an assignment or a quiz, and students would wait until the very, very last minute. About 80% of the class would wait until 10 p.m. to complete a quiz that was due at 12 p.m. on that date. And it's just the nature of an online course for some reason that everything had to be completed right before the deadline. Well, that's not going to work for an analytical course and mathematical course like Physics 3. So I have put in these quizzes mainly for you. They are to inspire you to stay atop of the material week by week. So we have a quiz every week due by midnight on Sunday night. There'll be 2 questions, 10 points per question, so 20 points for the quiz. The totality of all the quizzes together will be 10% of your grade, and if there's about 10 quizzes, that means each quiz is only worth 1% of your overall total grade. So if you missed the quiz, not catastrophic. However, maybe you want that 1%. I mean, that could be the difference between 89% and 90% on a total grade. So it means something. And my thought is that if you're doing the problem sets, you should do well in these quizzes. The problems for the quizzes are going to be taken basically directly out of the problem sets. All I'm going to do is take a couple of problems from the problem set, change a few numbers around, and that will be the quiz. So if you did all the problems in the problem set, you should be familiar with the problems you're going to see on the quiz. Let's just take a look at one here. Here's quiz number 1. Let's begin. 1 mole of an ideal gas is held at a constant volume of 2 liters. Find the change in pressure if the temperature changes by 30 degrees Celsius. This is taken right out of the problem set. And so if you have a solution for that, you possibly could even look at your solution that you have for that problem set, change your numbers around, come up with an answer. There's no way for me to monitor that. And to tell you the truth, I don't really care, because the value of the quiz is so low that the main purpose of the quiz is to make you work on the problems. And even if you did that, that would be within the purpose of the quiz. In other words, that would be forcing you to be working on the problems. Even if you went into chapter 19 and found the problem in question and found the EduCreations video with me working out the problem, and watched the video, which might be 5 minutes long, or in this case less than 2 minutes long, and found the solution, you could watch the video, find the solution, and still be within the confines of the quiz and find your answer to the quiz. And I still think that that would be beneficial, because it's forced you to look at the solution, and it's forced you to do the problem and to solve the quiz that way. And you might be more inclined then to start looking at other problems and continue working on the problem set from that point. So there's no way for me to monitor that. I don't care, because the quiz is not that purpose. The exams are something different, so those have to be proctored, but not necessarily the quizzes. All right, so that is the purpose, just to get you working on the problems but they do mean something. 10% of your grade is nothing to sneeze at. It's something that could be a difference maker at the end. So you do want to do all the quizzes, and you do want to complete them correctly. So it's just an added benefit, hopefully, for this course. So